Have you ever looked around your house and just thought, wow, I have a lot of stuff I don't use anymore? Well, what if you could turn that stuff into cash? You absolutely can. And in this explainer, we're going to walk you through exactly how to do it, simply and most importantly, safely. Let's dive in.
I mean, think about it. That old phone that's just sitting in a drawer, or those books you've already read a dozen times. What about that bike in the corner that's just gathering dust? All of that could be money in your pocket.
But right away, the questions start popping into your head, right? Is it really safe to deal with a total stranger online? What about meeting them in person? If you've had these thoughts, trust me, you are not alone. These are completely valid concerns, and we're going to tackle them head on.
Okay, so let's get the two biggest questions out of the way right from the start. First, is doing this even legal? And second, how can you be sure that it's actually safe? So let's put one worry to rest immediately. Yes, in India, it is 100% legal to sell your own personal, used things online. You're not breaking any laws, so you can breathe a sigh of relief on that one.
So, where does all this selling happen? Well, it happens on what we call an online marketplace. Now, that might sound like a fancy term, but really, it's just a website or an app. Think of it like a huge digital market where anyone can go to buy and sell things. And here's the really good news. Selling your stuff online can be totally safe. It's all about knowing the rules of the game. And guess what? We're about to go through those simple rules right now.
All right, we know it's legal and we know it can be safe. So let's put together our smart selling plan. And the very first step is creating an ad that actually works and gets people's attention. Making a great ad is way easier than you think. First up, photos. Take lots of clear pictures from all different angles. Second, your description. Be honest about what you're selling. If there's a tiny scratch, mention it. Honesty builds trust. And third, the price. Just do a quick search on the site for similar items to see what they're going for. That'll help you find that perfect price.
Okay, listen up, because this part is crucial. There are some things you should absolutely never, ever share publicly in your ad. Your home address? No way. Your Aadhaar number? Definitely not. And this should go without saying, but never, ever share your bank password or your UPI PIN. That information is for your eyes only. You've got to protect it. Awesome. Your ad is live and you've got an interested buyer. Now for the part that can make a lot of us feel a little nervous, actually meeting them. So let's walk through how to do this the safe way. Let's look at some simple do's and don'ts here. The number one rule, always meet in a public place where there are lots of other people around. That means you should never invite a stranger to your home. It's also a really good idea to take a friend or a family member with you. Never go alone. And finally, try to meet during the day. It's just so much safer and smarter.
So what's a good public place? Well, think of anywhere that's usually busy. A coffee shop is great. A bustling market works well too. Even right outside a busy metro station or inside a shopping mall are perfect options.
And now, for the moment of truth, getting paid. This is where you have to be extra sharp to avoid any scams. So let's break down exactly how to handle the money part safely. If you only remember one thing from this entire explainer, please let it be this. Always, always, always get the money before you hand over your item. Payment first, then the product. No exceptions. Ever. So you might get a message from the buyer that says something like this. They say they've sent you the money and all you have to do is just scan a little QR code and pop in your UPI PIN to get it. It seems plausible, right? But stop right there. This is a classic scam. It's a trick designed to do one thing. Steal money from your account, not put money into it. If you see a message like this, it's a huge red flag. Let's make this crystal clear. You never need to enter your PIN to receive money. Your PIN is only for sending money. You never need to scan a QR code to get paid. And you should never have to pay some kind of small fee to unlock a payment. If you see any of these, it's a scam. End of story. So how do you know for sure that you've been paid? It's simple. You only trust what you see in your own accounts. Don't believe a screenshot the buyer sends you. Those can be fake. Open your own banking app or look for that official confirmation SMS from your bank. Once you see the money there with your own eyes, then you know it's real.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. So to make sure the really important stuff sticks with you, let's boil it all down to just 3 simple, golden rules for selling online safely.
That's right, just 3. If you can master these 3 things, you'll be able to sell your stuff online with total confidence.
Here they are. Number 1, always meet in a public place and bring a friend along. Number 2,
Never share your private info, like your address or your PIN. Keep that stuff to yourself. And number 3, check your own bank account to confirm you've been paid before you hand over the item.
And that's it. You now have the complete guide to turn your clutter into cash, the smart and safe way. So, now that you know how to do it, take a look around. What are you going to sell first?